Hey guys. Oh no, I'm not holding you guys that I love as my subscribers or anyone who loves me and is a good person and law abiding. I am holding you as a person if you are that person who breaks laws. Because what just happened to me was terrifying and I hate it and I don't like other people being terrified too. My girlfriend was terrifying and I don't really think that's something that should be allowed. So, it's 5:42. It's happened probably like 4 or 5 minutes ago. So that would make it well past dark still. Fucking bah 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 bah. What the fuck you doing? 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 Are you trying to scare everybody to death? 'Cause I almost had a heart attack. Wouldn't that be fun? I just don't like it. I just really don't like it. I just really don't like it. It's not enough. There's too much freedom to supply people to be. It's like there's so much freedom that you have to be terrified in order to do something first, or in order to have probable cause to do something. And then by that time, it's just like, well, what's the point? Even as well, also, because you got to get that paperwork and do this, and then you got to file the report, and then gotta show up, and then gotta do something, and then gotta say, well, this or that, and it's just so frustrating that, like, it doesn't, it's like, if we had active enforcement instead of passive enforcement, I think it would go a lot longer. But we have freedom because we need to protect ourselves with freedom. American freedom is the only thing keeping us back from being god tier, not having a $17 trillion deficit. All I gotta say, we let people have bankruptcies. It's whatever. It's just kind of stupid. But also, like, we tell people, hey, this is how you should do things. This is what you do, and then we don't teach people how to do things or enforce things. And it's like we could do things better. Like, let's talk about work for a second. You have a job. Well, it's like, well, we're gonna train you on the job, but then the job's gonna be done. Well, everyone's understaffed, and we're gonna do things a little differently and let things slide while we're understaffed, and this and that. And also, like, even though we're understaffed, we're gonna keep letting people in like a truckload because whatever. But it's not like they would shop here anyways if we turned them around for like 2 seconds. We could apply, right? Like a bunch of different grocery stores, a bunch of different ways of any store ever have different ways they make money or they draw the customers, right? Some customers, it's because of the attitude of the store. We're nice, we're great. And I don't think any store's doing that now. Because if you really fucking meant it, you know what you'd fucking do? You'd say, oh, like a restaurant. Imagine if a restaurant had like one server, one cashier, or I mean, um, one server, one whatever the person who stands at the front and takes people in, and then the manager in the back watching the cameras, and then the cook. Imagine if they just had the open house for everyone and 80 people to come in. You'd have an awful experience like you're having every day when you go in and shop. And like 40 minutes in line or wait at self checkout, but then you need help at self checkout because most people buy something that needs a little help at self checkout, and oh my gosh, it takes forever because everyone's understaffed. Imagine if they just like managed to say, okay, well, we're 4 people, we can take in 5 people and comfortably do that for them, you know? That way we're providing a comfortable service that we're saying we're providing. It's, what? Why would you provide, that's like a restaurant that is fully staffed saying, oh, we're full on tables, but to accommodate you to eat here tonight, a sidewalk's open. There you go. You can just sit down there. It's fine. It's like, what? You can't hinder the customer experience. You can't detriment the customer experience. The customer experience is the first thing, and that's the issue with the world. The world is so engroveled in the sentiment of we'll just put up with it. We'll just put up with it. And meanwhile, all I hear everybody say every day is, I'm going to complain about this, and complain about that, and complain about this, and complain about that. And then when I complain and say, well, we should do this as change, and do this as change, people say, it's too hard, just got to put up with it. Make up your mind, you can't complain if we got to put up with it, and we can't put up with it if we're not going to complain, and if we're complaining, we got to do something. Make up your mind, people. I'm just so tired of us being scared all the time. I'm scared too, but this is my message to the world that we should stand up and not be scared because we don't need to be scared. We're gaslighting ourselves into being scared to say, oh, I can do the least things possible because I'm scared and everything's fine. But I do love you all, and I just hope we stay safe through this. And I hope we mean well. It's just hard when we don't give people time and we like things and stuff, and it's just like But also like people need like, hey, a yearly physical. How about a bi-yearly mental health evaluation? You know, there's a really big correlation between homeless people and mental health issues. I guarantee it, right? Or homeless people and substance use with that as well. And it's like, oh, we just don't help people. Oh, I'm sorry. We just don't help people, and then we say deal with it. And then it's like, I'm not gonna. It's like if you put a kid in prison, and then took him out at 23, and then said, all right, do something good. You didn't teach them to do shit, and that's what the world's problem is. You need to teach us to do shit before you tell us to do shit. But you're not, because you're not shit yourself. So fix your shit before you make me fix it for you.